In today's video, I'm going to go over an SEO case study that's solely focused around link building. And a lot of people seem to think that link building is dead or that just doing link building doesn't work, but the results are clear and I'm going to go over each one of these. This one's for a landscaper site and this one is for a realtor site. And as you can see here, the results are clear. I'm going to break this down. And my goal with this is to let you know that link building still works. Link building is still very much alive. I do want to preface that a successful SEO strategy isn't just solely based around link building. You have to have proper on-page, you have to have proper technical SEO optimizations, but link building does very much still work, and the people that say it is dead or it doesn't work aren't really speaking the truth, because we here have the case studies to prove it and the results to prove it as well. So let me just stop talking and get straight into these. So the person that achieved these results is Liam. Liam is on Vettted. If you want to hire him or purchase his link building services, you can find him here on the homepage, but I'll go over that in just a second. Let's first go over the results. So link building SEO case study, and apologies for my voice, I'm a bit sick. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I have a nasal voice. But yeah, let me just get straight into it. Okay, so I got the pen to work. I want to say that the links built were only and solely done through organic outreach. So it was organic outreach link building. So these weren't any foundation links or profile links or any of that. These were organic outreach links, which are essentially niche edits and guest posts. So essentially, Liam takes into account the niche of the site, and he goes out and does manual outreach on other sites in the same niche, of course sites that have great metrics, that have traffic, all that, and then asks them if they want to link to his client's site, okay, like this one right here. So status of the client, this is not a client anymore because essentially they couldn't afford Liam's rate, which I do think it's of course a valuable reason to stop an SEO strategy. I do think that clients sometimes have to be reminded that SEO does take time, and the ROI or the return on investment in SEO is 6 months out minimum, in my opinion. So sometimes things don't work out, but that's just life. And the results, he said that he had just done links for them in November and got them a huge ranking boost. So let's take a look at it. This is the chart for the organic traffic, and I'm going to show you a live version here in Ahrefs, and then I'm going to show you a live version here in Vetted's own campaign section, which essentially replaces Ahrefs. I'm just going to take a look at Ahrefs because we do not have this organic traffic built in yet. We do have the organic keyword rankings and all that, but yeah. So no on-site SEO done, as you can see here. So the on-site SEO that was done essentially was the one that was already there, which I cannot say if it was good or bad, but it was essentially a, I guess, regular site. So the organic traffic since launching the site was going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and it was a bit stagnant here. And then it started crashing down. I'm not sure if they stopped hiring any SEO services from other people, but this was when Liam picked the site. So after a downward trend and a stagnant period, Liam began building links on the 1st of November. Okay, and this also can be seen, of course, the traffic essentially ramped up from around 25 to 100, and we can see that here in Ahrefs. I'm going to have to blur out a lot of this info, but we can see here that the traffic from around November to, let's say, from around here, so November, went shooting up, as you can see here, as well as the keywords. I'm going to deselect the ones from 11 to 100. I guess we can see the organic keyword rank is also spiked up, right, from here to here, but then they came crashing down. Why is that? Because essentially they stopped paying for the services. I'm not sure if Liam removed the links. I'm sure he didn't. But SEO just proves that SEO needs to be a continuous process, right? You cannot just hire someone for a month and then quit, right? Because that's just not how it works. And he built 4 guest posts, 1 niche edit, spread out across 4 weeks. Now, you might think this is a low amount of links, but it's not about the quantity of links you build, it's about the quality. And people often say that one amazing link is better than 10 not so good links. And this proves it, right? You don't need to buy hundreds of thousands of links, you need to buy some quality ones. Of course, when you're building your foundations and all that, it's best if you grab a bit more so you can diversify your anchor text profile, and build a solid foundation for what's to come. But when you're tackling and building these powerful links, it's best that you build low amounts of them with the proper anchor text, of course, but that they're powerful. Okay, and we can even take a look here at Vettted. As you can see here, the organic keyword rankings did spike up, as we can see here, from November to December. We don't have the data yet for January because we track these on a monthly basis, and January isn't over yet, so that's why it is like this. But we can clearly see that the rankings did improve, and this was solely done through link building. We can see here in Ahrefs as well, the same data, traffic up, organic keyword rankings up, and of course a decline after. Essentially, this is to say that the data you're gathering from Ahrefs, which is essentially a $100 a month tool you can gather from Vettted for free. You can just input here any of your sites and then get you a ton of data for free. Top keywords, backlinks, again I have to blur all this. Top pages, you can even track your competitors. And we can see of course that some of these are now going down because they stopped doing their SEO work, and when January enters here, we'll probably see this going down, just like in Ahrefs. Now, I want to go over the second one. This is still a current client of Liam, and the results is that essentially they have gotten him calls since he started working with them. So compared to none before, it's doing well. So they were getting no calls from Google. This is a local client, and now they're getting a ton of calls, or some calls, based on what Liam did. And again, this strategy is solely off-page. He builds around 4 to 5 links per month. Again, these are high-quality links that are focused or are acquired through organic outreach. So these are very, very high-quality links. Again, I can open them here even for you. I'll leave a link for this in the description if you're interested. He even has this some of the case studies here. He has these 2 services. Again, you can skim through the reviews. People are loving what he does. But essentially, he goes out, evaluates your site, evaluates your niche, and goes out and looks for link opportunities in sites that are in the same niche as yours. They want to link out to yours. And the results are clear as day, as you can see here. Now, again, let's go over what happened here. This is a realtor site in an expensive crowded region, okay? And again, just like before, organic traffic was going up, down, and they were going on a downtrend here. And in August of 2022, of last year, Liam started link building. And again, 4 to 5 links per month, 3 to 4 links per month, mostly guest posts each month. And as we can see here, if I open here the site, Ahrefs shows the same data. So we can see here August. Let's go over to August. Around here, right, on the decline, almost on a downturn. And then right after Liam started, the organic traffic started to go up, as well as, of course, the organic keywords, which is something, again, you can see inside Vettted here. If I add the other side, you can see it here as well. Again, it's the same data, just cheaper. And that's essentially it. Again, these are pretty straightforward. There isn't much I can speak of in terms of strategy here. I can talk about maybe the anchor text Liam used or the amount of links, but that's essentially it. Because, I mean, I'm not going to talk about the anchor text Liam used because I haven't done a proper analysis to these sites. But I just know that, of course, if you're buying links from Liam and if you want results similar to these, I'd say let him pick the anchors, let him evaluate your site and pick the anchors, because you don't want to risk over-optimizing and get penalized. Because link building does work, but you have to know how to do it, and Liam is the perfect guy for you because he has these results that prove it so over and over again. Even if you look here at the organic keyword rankings, they were going down. This is terrible for business, of course, right? Down, from a high of almost 600 to a low of almost 100, right? And then once Liam started to work, they picked back up. Again, SEO is a long-term play, so these things do take time. But I thought it was interesting to go over a case study where link building is the sole focus. Now imagine if you bundle this link building off-page SEO strategy with on-page and technical SEO. Imagine the results you can achieve. So that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to tackle this case study and show you guys the case study, because Liam's links are powerful. What Liam does in regards to link building is very, very powerful and very, very well done, very well structured. And again, he has the results to prove it. But just imagine combining this with a proper on-page strategy and a technical SEO strategy. So it is quite powerful. And since we're talking about technical SEO, I can show you here a free plugin from Vettted. It is the Vetted SEO Helper. Again, I'll leave a link for this in the description, which essentially it allows you to evaluate any site's technical SEO. You just click the plugin, you can see the meta title, meta description. You can see your open graph images, which essentially are the images that appear when you post a link to your site on any social media. So, for example, this is quite important to have because, let me see if I can grab one here. For example, ours is this one right here. You can see at the bottom right. You can evaluate if this is something that you want to show to people when your site is shared on social media. And I'll tell you right off the bat that this is not something that we want to show people. And in fact, we're going to change this image. So this plugin gives you super quick all these little things that you can change quickly and implement quickly. Again, the headers, for example, of course, you only want to have one header, one H1, and then make sure that these are properly structured. You can see all this really quickly. You can see the images without alt text. As you can see, you have a ton of images without alt text. You want to make sure that all your images have alt text, otherwise it can be detrimental to Google and to your rankings. You can see outbound links, inbound linking. You can even see your more technical things like a sitemap or robots.txt. You have all these free tools right here linked directly. This is a great starter if you want to evaluate your current site on-page SEO. Sorry, technical on-page SEO as well. So this pairs up good with whatever, if you end up hiring Liam with any of his powerful link building strategies. And I guess to finalize, if you have any sites that you think need work, just go here to vetted.com/campaign. You can add here a site for free and you get access to a ton of data. You can even get access to your competitors' data. We're going to be adding so much more info here, not just any type of info, only valuable info that's valuable to your SEO endeavors. Top pages, the ones, for example, you can look at these top pages and think and see, okay, so these are the pages that are bringing in more traffic. Let me maybe, for example, redo some of the content on those pages, make a similar page like the one that's ranking right here, okay? For example, backlinks. I have an amazing backlink from this site, for example, with 16 referring domains. Let me look at this site and let me ask them, okay, can I have more links coming in from this site? What other similar sites like this one can I have links from? This is quite powerful, and you can do a lot with this. Track your keywords as well, organic rankings, organic keywords, DA, referring domain, backlinks, all that. And of course, you can, if, for example, you end up buying Liam's service or any other service on Vettted, you can of course add them here, and you have a list of all your orders linked to a campaign. So it's quite powerful. Again, just to sum it off, I wanted to show you how powerful link building is and what it can do for you. And Liam's results speak for themselves. It's quite interesting that even though a lot of people think that link building is dead and you just need to focus on content. And in my opinion, you can just solely focus on content and rank a site, but you can also just focus on link building and rank a site. So imagine if you put those two worlds together, the results you can achieve. Super interesting. Just rambling a bit. Hope you like these ones. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon.